Today, we are on the hunt for the last remaining pals on the Palpedia. We only have 10 left to complete the list, so we'll be flying around, fishing, and breeding, because it's about time I complete one of the main objectives of this game. So first stop is going to be Mount Obsidian for Fuack. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ignis. Now this one shouldn't be too hard to find. Normally they are paired with a regular Fuack, and normally I've seen them around lava areas, but I mean we could check around here and stuff too. So we're starting easy. Oh, there's a bunch of coal right there. I should probably check these as well. See if there's any good. Oh, I see a dragon. Nope, just kidding. It's fire. But I was told in the comments that if I come back, okay, so which ones are these right now? So stone blast, fireball. I wanna test this theory out. If I go out of render view, there we go, disappeared, and I come back. Let's see if the fruits are different. Because if they're different, this is a game changer. No shot. No freaking shot. It works. Ignis rage. Grass tornado, stone, dude. All right, I'm gonna get some good fruits. I'm not getting anything I wanted, so I'm gonna move on. Let's go find this Fuack Ignis. Now I'm wondering if I can actually find some down here. I don't think I'll be able to. Wait, oh, those are Demudes. Bushi. I'm probably gonna pass by them like 800 times too. So if you see that I'm passing over them, don't worry. It was just not that Fuack's time. It'll actually be easier to find them at night, because I think they glow, but this is about where I usually find them. So I just checked the name of the location that they spawn in. I didn't actually check the specific areas. So finding them might take a few minutes, but that's all right. Dude, Blazehow always looks like a boss. Like, he just gives that boss energy. No shot. So, funny thing, I need a Godfin Ignis. That's one of the things we need to get today. Look at that. It's a freaking lucky. Come on. Trying to mercy hit you, my guy. There you go. That's crazy. Okay, well, we could check that one off the list. So that leaves us with 9 pals that we need to get today to complete the Palpedia. Go for 1 pal, get another. Love it. I guess I could do these two. Oh wait, never mind. I thought that was a sigil or a effigy. I don't want the eggs. Pretty sure I've seen them over here too. But all I'm really seeing, oh, sorry. I didn't mean it. So I should probably keep my ring on, for being honest. I don't really want to kill anything right now. Why is it still saying my Heartalis is leveling up? I pumped the rest of the crystals into him. I did a couple of Zoe runs and then pumped the rest crystals from the raids we did in the last episode. That's weird. I think I'm gonna restart my game. Oh, there's an effigy right here too. Oh, probably not a good place to respawn. So we'll go right here. Yeah, I don't know why that's not disappearing. That's weird. There we go. Let's get back on. That was gonna bug me. I can't believe it took me that long to notice it. But yeah, right before I started recording, I went ahead and leveled up my Heartalis. He is now the replacement for my Fangalope, because it's basically a souped up Fangalope. I love it. And then I went ahead and maxed out all the stats in with Pal Spheres or Pal Souls. I have a Kelpsy Ignis apparently. I don't remember capturing it, but I did. Damn, so many effigies. So many effigies I have ignored. Because you know what? I didn't need it. Didn't need them. A lot of people commented on that, but it just wasn't a huge necessity. With the amount of items you can craft, like, almost infinitely. Ooh, look what I found. I found a Mimog. Oh. Oh, damn it. I almost forgot what I was looking for. For some reason, I was looking for gobfins. And I already got a gobfin, so gotta keep on track. Fuack. I'm gonna check the beach because a lot of the times the Fuack Ignises are accompanied by regular Fuacks. And those guys are generally found on beaches. I am not seeing them. It's like a bajillion Incinerams. Where's my Fuacks? What are these? The moods. Damn. This has been about 20, 30 minutes, something like that. And I've resorted to grabbing the scorching eggs just in case it could be one. But now I'm understanding why I don't have this, pal. I just cannot freaking find them. It's crazy. It's alright though. Gonna keep looking. We'll get it eventually. And I actually did look up the map on this, and essentially it's bit all of this area and then all of the grassy area up here, and I think right here as well. I can't remember. So I'm gonna do one more pass around this bottom desert area, and then we're gonna go check the northern area. Sound like a plan? All right, I am not seeing it, so we are going to head north and check out the area there. Start over here with this small beach area, and hopefully we have some better luck down here. Got a Wixen, we got a Pyron. Oh, those are Ignis, or Kelpsies. Damn it, Wixens. We'll get it eventually. Oh, I see an egg. I'm gonna hatch these. A rampaging Gildane. Okay, so we're gonna prepare for this. I'm just gonna go down with my Fellbat and hope for the best. We're gonna fight him on the bridge. Right here. Uh-oh. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be, but we good. Take that. The search continues. And still no luck. I'm gonna go back and hatch these eggs, because maybe we'll get lucky. I know I could breed them, but I'd rather go out and explore. You know, have an adventure. None of them. That's crazy. Damn. They're being stingy. I guess we're gonna keep the search going. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I feel a little dumb. I just looked a little bit more into it, and apparently Fuack Ignis is a fishing exclusive. So I do not have my bait on me. So we have to go back, grab some bait, and then we will catch this. Damn, I feel dumb. This actually looks like a pretty good spot to fish, but we'll go back, grab the fish pole, and hopefully put this capture behind us. And I'm not even sure why I didn't think of that, because I'm pretty sure all of my Fuacks have come from fishing. So, alright, we got our fishing pole here. Alright, let's go back and hopefully catch him in the first couple tries. Yeah, we're just gonna go here and then fish these waters. Yep. I should probably have brought my Xenoloord, but I haven't leveled him up yet, so I don't want him to just get one shot immediately. That'd be a little embarrassing. Alright, I'm gonna get my swords out. That way I don't get bugged by these pals roaming around. So we're gonna take this off. We're gonna do the swords. just so they leave us alone. And I probably should have grabbed my Walaska or basically any pals that make this easier. But I'm not too concerned. It's not like I have to do like the super rare spawns. I think this is good enough right here, so. Do a couple of these. No shot. First try. First freaking try. Holy crap. Okay. Well, that took a lot longer than I care to admit. So 2 of 10 down. Fuack Ignis is now captured. Now we're gonna head over to Sakuraima, and there's a couple over there that I want to grab. So we're gonna be targeting Pen King Lux and Susteer. Susteer is one that I didn't even know existed until I was scrolling the Palpedia and seeing that's one of the ones I was missing. Now, okay, never mind. There's also one up here that I need to get. I was just checking to see if this is the one, but it is not. So we're gonna head over here. We're gonna look for Pen King Lux. And hopefully it's not too much of a search. And I don't think it's gonna be a fishing exclusive. I could be wrong on that though. I should probably go check that. And it's a good thing that I checked on it because it is a fishing exclusive. So I need to find some thingamabobs. All right, fishing spot, fishing spot. Give me fishing spot. All right, here's a spot. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a good spot, but we can certainly try. Go and put this back on. Let's see what we get. No shot. No shot. What the hell? And he's got a rainbow passive. Why am I getting these all on the first try? That's crazy. Okay, well, looks like we have Pen King Lux complete. Now, one thing I do need to do before we continue is I need to set my day-night cycle back to default. If you guys, if you guys remember, in the last episode, I increase the speed that night and day pass to try to essentially speed up the process of the stupid skill fruit orchard or whatever, spawning more fruits faster. But we're gonna be looking for stuff at night, so I want to make sure that night lasts at least the default speed. So we're gonna go ahead and get our swords out. I don't want to die. Like if I have to go AFK or something. I just got the Gummoss. Okay, whatever. All right, let's hop up here. And right now it is daytime, so we can't search for Suteseer right now. So we're gonna go to the nearest fast travel, which is over here. And we're gonna go get Mossanda, which is kind of crazy to say because I have a Mossanda Lux. I actually have quite a few Mossanda Luxes, but I do not have a regular Mossanda, which is really weird. I don't know how I don't have one, but it's whatever. So we're just at Mossanda Forest, and it shouldn't be too difficult. Should probably put my ring on. I don't want to accidentally kill it. Oh. We got a little Rayhound here. Oh. We'll catch both of them. Don't worry. I don't want to split up families today. And then we're just going to hop off, do this. And I don't think I've gotten Rayhound before. I've gotten the Gildane earlier in this episode, but all right. Mossanda. Complete. All right, this one might be a little bit longer to find. We have to go up to this sanctuary, and we need to find Lylene. Who's this? Oh, guard. Okay, whatever. All right, can I fast travel, please? I'm gonna travel here, and then we're gonna fly over there and fly around. Hopefully, she spawns quickly. I don't know if that's gonna be the case, but we're gonna try. So I do already have Lylene now. Oh my god, I thought that was Lylene at first. I was gonna say, dude, getting super lucky. But I do have Lylene knocked. I just don't have regular Lylene. So this might take a while. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully she just spawns. Bangalore. Okay, yeah. It's gonna be a minute. The lighting of this area is really weird. Like, if you see in the left-hand side, see how the shadows just, like, kind of come into existence? And I have everything maxed out, so not sure why it's doing that, but some places are really hard to see in. And then, like, with the trees popping in, like, see that? I don't know. It's just weird. Just video game stuff. I will say, though, this episode has been really fun to record so far. It's probably the chillest episode I've done in a while. I'm just sitting here, sipping on my caffeine, waking up, and just chilling, just flying around, you know, just super chill. These are my favorite episodes. So I'm gonna keep looking for her until nighttime comes, and then we're gonna go back to Sakuraima and try to search for the nighttime pals that I need on the list. Like Susteer and Krojiro knocked. But Krojiro might actually be fishing. Probably fishing. I don't know, though. I don't know if the fishing pools respond to the day-night cycle. Ooh. Oh, it's a Fangalope. Dang it! But yeah, I'm not sure if day-night matters about fishing. So maybe, because on the thing, when you switch the map, like the habitat from night to day, it shows Krojiro knocked on both. So I'm guessing that's fishing. So really all we would need to do is get Susteer. So once nightfall hits, we'll go hunt down Susteer, and then while we're out there, we might as well just fish for Krojiro. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. Oh, there's a Blazimuth. 78% and he didn't. That's crazy. Alright, might as well catch him. Why not? Oh yeah, baby, look what I found. Finally. Oh, 100%. Alright, sick. Cool. So we're gonna start heading back over to Sakuraima. Yeah. But Lylene is now captured. Actually, so Pengullet Lux, I don't know if that's gonna be, no, probably not, right? It's probably not gonna be fishing. It might be, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, I just looked it up. Pengullet Lux is a fishing, and it does matter if it's nighttime. So, sorry guys. Just taking a little pit stop, that's all. Oh, damn. I was way off. Okay, let's just find a fast travel. Fast travel, fast travel. I took a big wrong turn. Where's the nearest fast travel? What the hell? Are there no fast travels on this freaking island? That's crazy. I need to get over there quick. Quick, quick, quick. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all of them all in one night. We'll see. I might get lucky. Who knows? Actually, first thing I want to do is I want to make sure I have all my bait. What the crap? I don't really need these, but I don't need those. I don't want those. We'll just go ahead and feed these. Don't need those. Don't need those. Don't need those. Just so much stuff I do not need. Like all this stuff. I don't need any of it. I just want the important bits, like the Pal Souls, the Predator Course. This I'll keep for upgrading purposes. All right. Nighttime approaches. What is up with me getting it on the first try every time? That's 3 in a row now. That's crazy. All right. Well, Krojiro Noct is captured. Now we're on in a race to find this Suit Seer. I did look up the rough location, so I know he's kind of over here. So hopefully we could find him. So I just know the general location. I'm not sure if I'll actually... Gryrat, Lulu's. It's kind of a specific location too. Like, it's this little divot right here. Oh, that's just the... What? Ah! Yeah, come over here. Oh, there's another one up here. Okay. Yeah! All right. Dude, that was so quick. All right, let's get over to the desert. Go take this fast travel. But that is Suit Seer captured. So without confirming, I'm just gonna immediately start fishing because we're already about halfway through the night, so. I just need to find some fishing spots. Come on. Hurry. Here we go. Sure we're good. Hopefully those guys don't mess with me over there. All right, this is a purple. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it, but we got a ton of opportunities right here. So we're going for Pangolin Lux, I believe. Okay, that's not it. Let's try this one out here. Oh, we got so many right there. Tentacle. All right, let's try a regular one and see what we get here. Huh. Well, no luck. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna go ahead and breed an Elphidron, Aqua, and a Bastigor. Those are the only way. Breeding is the only way to get these ones. So we're gonna go back and basically wait for night because all we have to do is wait for night and then we are good on fishing for Pangolin Lux. All right, so for Elphidron Aqua, I don't know how to pronounce these, so we need an Elphidron and a Serpent. So we're gonna go Dragon Palpedia number, and we are going to hop over here. That's an Azure Robe, so it's probably way back here. I need to scrap these guys. They're taking up way too much space. Wait a minute. Do I not have an Elphidron? Oh, right here. I was gonna say, man. Thought I was going crazy. All right, and then we need water for a Serpent. I'm pretty sure I have a lot of Serpents. I don't have a lot of Serpents. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so, and they are already opposite genders, so we're good there. And then for Bastigor, we're going to do a Frostallion and an Anubis, which is a kind of a crazy combo, if you think about it. I don't really think it matters which one, but might as well put legend on him. Why not? All right, ground and Anubises. I know I have a lot of Anubises too. All right, and those are opposite gender. So we just need one of each. So this is probably the easiest one today. So it'll take like 2 seconds. Well, however long it takes them to pop out an egg without any philanthropist or really anything rushing them. Yeah, see how fast it's already going? So, yeah, we good. Okay, so now it's really just a waiting game for nighttime. All right, they are about to pop out an egg. And sent it to my inventory. I took down the auto hatch so that I can hatch them myself, but now we are finished with them. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this back down. And then I'll have Anubis build it. And then we will set them in here. And that takes care of Elphidron, Aqua, and Bastigor. They are now captured. Now it's just Pangolin Lux. Literally, that's the last one. I wonder if there's an achievement on Steam for that. I don't know, but here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, never mind. I was gonna increase the nighttime spawns, or the nighttime. Actually, yeah, I am going to. I am going to increase the night speed again. That way, custom settings. So we're gonna do like half the time. That way, we have just a little bit more time to fish for the Pangolin Lux. And then with the spare time that we have in the episode, I'll probably start on my skill fruit orchard, because I am dead serious about completing the raids that we failed on in the last episode. So I really want to get those skills. So we're gonna fly around, try to find the right skill fruits on the trees in both Faybreak and Sakuraima. So right here and down here, they have the, I think it's like a 3% chance or 1% chance to grow on the trees. I can't remember exactly what the percentages are, but we're gonna do a little bit of hunting after we get this Pangolin Lux. If we get this Pangolin Lux, we'll see. I have high hopes though. I don't want to give my Xenoloord a spin, so I'm gonna pump some of these into him, just so he's a little more tanky. I'm about to pump him full of Pal Souls as well, and then I'll level him up later. We'll go do some hard modes or whatever. Cool. So now he should be able to do a little bit of tanking. But yeah, I like that he's fast. He's small. I mean, he's not really fast on the ground, but... And I can use my weapons, which is kind of sick. The only downside to him is you can't... He'll drown. So, like, if I go down here, he drowns. He doesn't, like, save stamina or regen or anything. So, no big deal, though. Nighttime is starting to approach slowly but surely. And then we'll go and fish up that Pangolin Lux. And it is now nighttime. So I'm going to head over to the spot that I'm going to try to fish, which will be this little island right here. I'm hoping that I don't have to move very much. I'm also going to be doing this on the back of a Xenoloord. And hopefully things work out. So we're going to fish up all these. We're going to basically fish as much as we can. Bruh. First cast. First freaking cast. Now let's see if I get a Steam achievement. No achievement. That sucks. I completed it. Oh. Wait, which one was it? I think it was 80, right? 80B? No, that was Elfidron. Pangolilux. The last puzzle piece. All right. So 215 of 215, we've got our Palpedia 100% complete. It's actually a pretty good feeling. A little underwhelming, no Steam achievements or, you know, fireworks or explosions or anything. Just, hey, you captured a new pal. It's not just any new pal, it's the last pal. Now, I think I just want to fly around and basically do some fruit hunting. I'm gonna go ahead and stash everything that I don't need. Don't need to do fishing anymore. I'll grab those if I need them. The food will just drop as well. So we don't really need much to go, you know, travel and try to find. So we're gonna start out over here. I have all the skill fruit trees marked, but we're only gonna really be dealing with one. So we're gonna go here and I wanna see if I can find the fruit. And basically once I see what fruits there are, go out of range, come back, but I don't know if I wanna do that. I might just go to each one and do it kind of the legit way, I suppose. All right, where was this? Over here. Dude, this Xenolord is really fast. All right, looks like we already have a dragon fruit, but I'm trying to see if, okay, dragon meteor, airblade, and Ignis rage. So let's go out here. I don't know how far away I have to be. Probably pretty far, right? I'd imagine. I just want to see if the first time works. If it does, cool. If not, whatever. Ignis rage. Drag me. Okay, yeah, I just wasn't out of view. So we're gonna basically do a circle around and see. So this has been my route. Go here. I go here. And then I come all the way down here. Hit this one at the tip. And then I follow around. I go to this one. And then, okay, yeah. So we go here and then we keep following the shoreline. We go hit this one. And then I cut through to the middle. And then I go and get the northern one, wherever that is, up right here. And then essentially do the process over again. So we already checked that one. I'm going to go check this one now. Oh, could this be? Could this? Beam slicer. Okay, that's a good one. Now, since I picked one up, can I go out of view and come back and it be regrowed? Hold on, let me get right here so I can see the silhouette. See when it disappears. Okay, it has disappeared. So let's go back. And I'm curious to see if the one I picked is going to be regrown. Because if so, that's kind of OP. Okay, that's what I thought. But Apocalypse, Iceberg. I'm not really concerned with Holy Burst. Because Holy Burst could be purchased. And it doesn't take that long to get up to 45 arena tickets. Especially since I went into the top one. I think it's Master or something like that. And I just went in with my Felbat, my Speed Jetragon, and I think an Anubis. And I just sat in the freaking opponent's face and just unloaded on him with my Vortex Beater. And GG. Like, it was probably the easiest fight out of all of them. Let's see if... Stay asleep, little buddy. Stay asleep. Volcanic Rain, Thunderstorm, Flame Wall. We'll go back to that one. This one I marked, and it was, like, super confusing. I couldn't even find my own marking. It was pretty funny. Like 20 minutes I tried. So Dark Cannon, Hydro Laser. I don't know if any of these are like rare, but we'll leave those. I'm wondering if like meteor rain can be found on the wild trees. I'm not sure though. Someone mentioned something about breeding meteor rain into the pals. So I don't think they actually drop wild. So I'm not sure if you can actually like farm them up or whatever. Oh, there it is. Couldn't find it for a sec. Right here. So it's multi-cutter, circle vine, and tri-spark. Sorry, forgot to silence my phone. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head back and set up a big skill fruit tree orchard farm, whatever you want to call it. I need to get down here to this fast travel point. We're gonna head back and start setting some stuff up. So I'm thinking I am going to do, for this skill fruit orchard farm, I am going to probably use some ganglers just for watering. And then they can also transport as well. Now, I'm not exactly sure how these types of farms are supposed to work. I know there's certain pals that will only take 2 fruits from the tree and leave it growing or something. I don't know exactly how that works, but I'm wondering if there's a way to actually automate the process. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. But one thing is for sure, I really want to get basically a team of ganglers, all 4-star, and essentially all kitted out. Now, I want them to have remarkable craftsmanship as well, so I'm gonna have to look at what pals have that. So, none of them in this box, so they're probably in this box. Okay, so we have a gobfin, but he's only level 2 watering, so that's not good. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a gangler from a gobfin. I don't know. Okay, well, I can't get it from any of the water pals, so let's just do this. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did a bunch of Anubises and Astegons. That's why I have so many. And then it goes into these. Fangalope might be one. Hold on. Fangalope. Yeah, Fangalope and Palladius or Necromus makes a gangler. That's such a weird combination. That's a really weird combination, but we're gonna do it. And then once we start getting some ganglers with remarkable craftsmanship, we can start breeding them into each other. So let's go ahead and do legend and Palpedia number. Look at that. Look at that. And we might get legend, but I don't know if, yeah, it's attack, defense, move. I mean, the movement speed might be good. I don't know, but that's not super important, so we're not even gonna worry about that. So yeah, we need to go toss these in here, get some remarkable craftsmanship on. Actually, lucky might be the way to go. Look at that. Look at that Astegon. That's crazy. All right, could go ahead and get these guys in here to start breeding up. Gotta get to them before they start doing stuff. All right, there we go. Cool. And, ooh, actually, I should probably put, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and put Philanthropist on both of these guys. That way, it just goes a lot faster. Excuse me. I'll keep that sword out, just in case. Anyway, Philanthropist, put it right here. What's that? Attack, defense. Okay, that doesn't really matter that much. Like that. Cool. So now we can go ahead and put these guys in. I just do that to save the spot. All right, cool. So like this, and then we're gonna go sleep, and then we'll let those guys do their thing and profit. So my goal here is to have like 20 ganglers at tier 4, so 4-star. which again is gonna be a lot, but it's not for rating purposes. So I'm literally only gonna be leveling like their work speed and stuff like that. I'm gonna put artisan on them. I really should probably get like lucky. So maybe, I don't know. Do I have a lucky Fangalope? I don't know actually. It doesn't look like it. All right, let's check this bin because I have a lot that I've bred and gotten lucky. So yeah, like see, all these are luckies, but they're not caught luckies. But I don't think it matters. Yeah. Okay, so I don't have any Fangalopes or anything. Dude, I have lucky Felbats, lucky Azurobe. Okay, so we're just gonna skip the lucky part, which is fine. So already we got a Gangler that is remarkable craftsmanship, so that's pretty sick. So I can actually go watering, work suitability, and remarkable craftsmanship. That way it sorts it how I need it to sort it. Serious sleek stroke. Okay, so this is gonna be the first step towards the skill fruit orchard that I will be setting up down at the bottom of that hill. So this is generally the base I use for doing raids, like putting up the summoning altar and going in. So we're gonna double this as a skill fruit orchard farm as well. We're gonna have a bunch of ganglers down here. I'm shooting for 20 at 4-star, max work speed, remarkable craftsmanship, basically the works, so that watering these things will take infinitely less time, and then we'll just farm up a bunch of skill fruits, and then we will craft our raid team exactly how we want it. I really want to go back in and try Orzerks again, but I'm gonna need to change a couple things up because the way that the Pal Professor did it is he had Meteor Rain on them, and that takes a lot of breeding if you're doing it the legit way, because Meteor Rain isn't a skill fruit as far as I'm aware, and you can't just farm it. You have to breed into it. So breeding that many Orzerks to have Meteor Rain, that's just a huge headache. So we'll have to switch up our tactics for like Xenolord for the ad phase. We'll probably put in a couple of beefed up Jet Dragons, maybe like 4 or 5, maybe 5. So 15 Orzerks, 5 Jet Dragons with Meteor Rain so they could take out the ads. But yeah, this base is going to be a new skill fruit orchard farm, and we'll probably touch on it in the next episode. I wanted the next episode to be completing the raids out, trying to finish what I started in the last episode, but clearly I have no means to prepare right this second, so it's going to be a couple episodes before I can get the raids down. I do not want to end this series without completing the final raids. I think there's 3 of them that we needed to do, which was Xenolord, Moonlord, and Hartalis Ultra. So that is what I'm going to spend the next couple episodes preparing for, among other things. It's not going to be exclusively just farming. I can't do an hour video on just farming, but I will be preparing. I will be doing up the skill fruit orchard in the next episode, and then we'll go from there and see what else we can do. But that is going to do it for this episode. I know it's just a little bit shorter of an episode, but I really don't want to drag you guys along for, you know, another hour or whatever, just doing nothing. So go ahead and call it here. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to like and subscribe. It helps the channel way more than you know. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I have a link for that down in the description, as well as a link to Discord if you feel like joining that. I also stream on Saturdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel, except for the next 2 Saturdays. I will be out of town. But other than that, I'm live 10 a.m. Saturday mornings. So if you're on YouTube at that time, feel free to stop in and say what up. But with all that said, Thank you guys so much for watching. It really means the world to me, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.